Ladies and gentlemen, our final architect is Dominique Dubé.
Creativity, the way you invite idea, vision to be manifested. I mean, everything has to come into the manifested world. So design for me will be about that thing. If you're an artist, you do a painting. If you're an architect, you do building or you do cities or whatever it is. But the basic principle of design is to opening up a channel and receive a vision, to receive information. So if you compare Indian architecture with abroad architecture, there is definitely kind of a bit of, there's a palette which is slightly different, but at the end of the day, if you look at cities and all those things, it's becoming more and more like merging all together. It's one language actually, which is what I do in architecture. I don't even try to copy Indian style, Kerala style, Rajasthani style, or whatever it is. Like I said, I just open up a channel. I don't even do international architecture. It's something else. I think it's the movement. It's the doing of something. I like you've seen me doing painting. I don't do painting because I'm a painter. I do painting to generate kind of energy within myself. Architects are very much thinking very rationally, very into the box and all those things. So which I found it is important to think like that and to be rational and all. But if you really want to create, you have to open up some other channel in your mind. So painting helped me very much into that kind of a way. The moment you go to site, you travel. You don't need to go to a different country. We are always in mood. This is more about movement than traveling, actually. If I do a project in New York, I will inspire me from the context as well. So then, therefore, this project belongs to. But at the end, if you go into that kind of a way of designing or conceiving things, all the project will be beautifully neutral and belonging to everywhere, which is very interesting. So in this way, talking about travel, it's traveling without traveling, actually. They are extremely supportive of creativity, design, architecture, and all, art at large. So it's always kind of bringing people to think maybe a little different, little out of the box, or completely in the box. So in that way, CoLab is doing a good job, actually. That's true that I've traveled intensively. But because of you, my colleagues and friends, I've traveled more tonight. I've traveled not only through the physical world, I've traveled as well to the spiritual world, so which is a beautiful combination. But my concern is still the same here tonight. What do I do with all this travel, with all this spirituality? How do I digest it? How do I become that? At the end, I'm just an architect. So I'm going to go through different projects which are the translation of how I became my traveling and how I do that. Here we are in Chandigarh, in India, North India. So at the feet of Himalaya in Chandigarh at the Assembly Building. How do I create something there which is the synthesis of all what I've traveled all over the world? By completely forgetting what I've seen, what I've touched. I'm not showing you the beaches, I'm not showing you the art craft or anything like that. I want to create something from scratch, pure. We are here in Milan, right in the middle of the city, which we were asked to design a tower there. So how, again, it's another kind of a context which is extremely crowded, extremely loaded with building, with chaos, and not as much as India because it's Milan, but how you find into yourself this kind of inspiration which leads you to create something which is, again, peaceful, divine, almost spiritual, actually, where we bring everything in, which is the accumulation of what I've traveled all over the world. I mean, you can be in peace on the beach, you can be in a chaos in New York, but how you combine all those things together and really create something unique. So anyway, I use the 7 seconds which is left. So what is my point is that how you travel so much for so long to accumulate so much, to get information and to give information to your travel, and now you forget these things. This is the point where you really become something, because it is in your blood, in your cells and everything, and then therefore you can really create something without any kind of attachment or anything like that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If I could request all the other presenters to please join Dominique on stage. Thank you so much for all of you who've done brilliant presentations. Thank you to the audience for listening to our esteemed speakers. I'd like to now request the Vice President Marketing and Innovation at CoLab, Himanshu Khanna, to please come up and present our 5 skill masters with a small token of appreciation from.